Hey everybody, apologize for the hair. I had to wear a hat earlier, so my head would stay warm. So it's kind of goofy from the wearing my Bills hat. But I just kind of want to give a final briefing on tonight's storm that's occurring, and let's go over some road closures too, so everybody's aware of those. Okay, so we're going to dive right into it, and then we'll talk a little bit about the next storm, so everybody's kind of prepared for that one. Okay, so here we go. First things first. Let's talk about the alerts. I-70 closed from Denver to Kansas. 76 is closed from Sterling to Nebraska. You can see all this on CDOT on cotrip.org. 36 from Last Chance to 71 to Kansas is done, closed. 385, Julesburg to Nebraska. 40 from Lyman to Kansas. Okay, 138, Sterling to Nebraska. 24 from Springs to 76 from Sterling to Nebraska. 113, 59. I'm trying to go through them as quick as I can for everybody. Even 52 from Colorado 14, north of here of Morgan County, closed. Okay, 14 from Alt to Sterling, completely closed. Okay, so I won't worry about the mountains because let's be honest, they're always closed on those roads during storms. So I'm not going to really spend a lot of time on that. Let's take a look at the map though. Okay, let's take a look at the map. And for those of you that don't use cotrip.org, I'm telling you, I really, really highly recommend that you use it. First, you can do the layers, okay, and the cameras, which I really, really do love. Now, I don't want to know where the snow plows are at, so I'm going to get rid of them, okay? Traffic incidents, same thing, because I'm really looking for the road closures. I'm sorry, let me try that again. Traffic incidents, yes. Road conditions, no, at this point. I mean, if you really need to focus on road conditions, that's definitely something. I take the radar off too, because I'm going to show you the radar. I'm going to show you the weather alerts, and I'm going to show you chain laws. We usually don't have it here. So then I'm going to zoom it in here. Okay, this is Northeast Colorado. It's pretty much closed. Good luck. Okay, good luck driving out of here. Nebraska's closed. Wyoming's closed up here at I-80. This is just focusing on Colorado highways. So just understand that these are all closed. I love this too. You can rest over the cameras on these guys, and it will show you the image of what's going on at that location. So as you can see, it's taking a little bit of time to load on a couple of them. And there you go. There's the roads there. That is I-76 by Atwood. That is a good camera view of the roads, both directions. You can see it. I think it's amazing that they have this live interactive view. So all you got to do is just click on it and rest on it. Cotrip.org. I highly, highly recommend it to everybody. Okay. I-70, as you can see, they have a huge crash out there. I heard there was 9 semis that were involved in a crash out there. So don't plan on going. Matter of fact, there is no alternate route on I-70 because the roads are so bad out there. So stay off of them if you do not need to be out on any of the highways tonight. Okay. So let's talk about the future. Okay. So here is tonight's forecast. You can see, and this is the HRRR or the HRRR, and you can see it still has a little bit of snow here in Northeast Colorado as the storm is winding down. Okay, so you're going to see a little bit more snow, residual snow falling out here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of inches far eastern plains, far, far northeastern corner. Let's go to the next map. This one here is the Euro. This is going to take us out into our next storm. So I want to show you this one. So this is the storm that's just exiting, and this is Friday night. You might see a small amount of snow, maybe an inch or two Friday night. Okay, Saturday looks great, and then Sunday, as you can see, Sunday into Monday, there is another chance we could see a little bit more snow out here. It's showing most of the storm southeast Colorado. Not 100% confident on this because this last storm, the low pressure, you can see my little finger here on the screen, it came over and then it decided to kind of jog north a little bit. That's what caused our little bit lighter amounts out here. However, this storm can do the same thing. It can start here low enough, okay, out here by Oklahoma, and it can also jog north. So we need to still be prepared just in case for this next one because these are pretty good amounts of snow as well. Okay, that is Sunday to Monday, but right now things are leaning more towards southeast Colorado, which is good news for us. Not great news for southeast Colorado because they could get the heavier snow, and unfortunately, unfortunately, they need the water, so that would be a good thing. All right, so let's go with the GFS. The global forecast does a great job here showing. Here's the last part of tonight's storm. Wrapping up, it has a little bit more snow here in northeast Colorado, focused in Morgan, Adams, Arapahoe County. So that's why the winter storm warning has been extended for these areas. Morgan County, when I looked at the circle, it kind of just had eastern Morgan County in that little area for that reason. Even though it's not showing us in the warning, I think we still have a potential for just a little bit more snow tonight. Okay, so let's make this model run through. Boom. This is the storm on Sunday to Monday that they're talking about. You can see it here. Okay, this goes into Monday. It actually shows the dry slot in southeast Colorado, which is no good for them. Okay, and then the snow is out more by western Kansas. So one has it here, one has it here. Nothing currently here. So that's what always leaves me going, okay, you're saying there's a chance. Yes. As weird as this winter has been, yes, I'm still not going to rule it out here quite yet. Okay. So let's look at the winter storm warning. You can see everything else here is pretty much gone. They expired at 5 o'clock. Okay. So we'll talk about the areas that are expected tonight. Additional snowfall. You can see the Weather Service has 2 to 3 inches out here by Julesburg, Holyoke, 1 to 2 Akron, Sterling, probably Brush 2 out by Last Chance, those regions there. Fort Morgan, you might get less than an inch. Okay, so you guys are just wrapping up for your snow there. Now let's look at the snow, blowing snow tonight, though. Blowing snow still can continue. Okay, so we might see an occasional gust 30 to 35 miles an hour. I think it's going to wind down a little bit more. And this was at 4:31 p.m. So they think early evening hours. I'm going to agree with them. But as soon as it gets, later on this evening here, I think the winds are going to calm down and we'll be okay. But let's just get through these first few because there are spots that are very windy out there still. Okay. So let's go to our 7-day forecasts. You can see tonight, snow, patchy fog, blowing snow, mostly clear. It's going to be cold, down to 6 degrees. Okay. Sunny tomorrow, which is great. Kids are going back to school. Parents are celebrating because they're out of the house for the day, and you kick them out for one more day of school, especially in Brush because we have a 4-day week. So the good thing is, too, we don't have to do remote learning, which is great. The kids can't stand remote learning. I can tell you that from visiting with them. But they'll do it, but they just aren't fans of it. Thursday night, increasing clouds. Friday, mostly cloudy. And then Friday night is our next chance of snow. Like I said, very light snow. I don't think it's going to be a massive snowstorm for Friday night. Okay, so I think we're okay for Friday. It's that Sunday to Monday one that still kind of has some question marks for me at this point. So we will see what happens. The other thing with this storm, with these next series of storms coming through, these are our last 2 Pacific storms, I believe. This is how I feel. The Pacific storm, a lot of moisture. Pacific storm, a lot of moisture. After this, things are going to change. I think what's going to happen in the in the ocean is you're going to see that Pacific storm, the Pineapple Express, which I talked about, and I'll pull up the GOES satellite to show you what I'm talking about. First, I got to show you this. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is the storm. You can see it retrograding back just a little bit. See that? So it's causing that throwback snow right over us. So that's why they're extending that little winter storm warning tonight. I think that is so amazing. That is the low pressure. Look at that thing. That is just a beautiful, beautiful snowstorm. Beautiful storm itself. Just unbelievable. So nerd alert, that's what I am. So I'm just letting you know that. Okay, so let's go to the U.S. Pacific Coast. Let's take a look at this real quick. So again, these storms have been coming from Hawaii. I'm going to do Hawaii instead. Is that okay? I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm asking everybody, but hey, I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so let's go to Hawaii. Let's all take a trip to Hawaii. So most of the storms that we've been getting from Hawaii have been coming off. You can see that's that stream that they've been talking about. It's just reaching all the way over to the West Coast. Well, pretty soon this is going to get cut off. I'm not saying completely cut off. The storms are going to start ridging north towards Alaska. So that's going to bring us the chance of the old colder weather that we usually get this time of year. So when it snows in January, now you're looking at very light, fluffy snow. And that's what I think is going to return to us. So the next series of storms are going to go up and over these areas here, and then start kind of digging their way back down towards the mountains of Colorado. So they're going to go back kind of to what we call that zonal flow. So if that does do that, which I think it's going to, I think the Pineapple Express is done for a while. We're going to see more storms, but like I said, they're going to come from the north, which makes them colder. So we may not get the heavy wet snow, which is great. but we still have a potential for more snow. Okay, but nothing massive at this point that I see in the future at this point. Maybe in February, but we're still a long ways away from there. So let's not worry about that right now. So that's it for tonight. I hope that we have kept you. That's a breeze warning. No more snow. Poor Todd. You guys are up there getting lots of wind, probably. Yeah. I think Friday, light dusting of snow. Todd, actually, I think Cheyenne's going to be okay. I don't see you guys getting too much snow, even less than what we get Friday night. And then it's that Sunday to Monday storm that still leaves me wondering. So we're going to see what happens to that Sunday Monday storm. If that decides it wants to go a little bit north, and like I said, overnight, I mean, literally overnight, this low pressure that was supposed to dump all the snow, we were supposed to get 15, 16 inches out here, and it decided to jog just a little bit more north. And, the weathermen were like, what do you do? I mean, there's nothing you can do. That's just literally how it goes. So, I'm done. That's it for this storm. It's over. Yeah, the wind. I love the moisture too. Yes, but the wind we don't want. So hopefully the winds will ease up tonight. Like I said, I didn't show you the current wind at the airport. They didn't report a current wind reading at the Fort Morgan Airport. Let me just see if Akron has a wind reading. I know you can't see my screen, but I'm just checking to see. Yeah, Akron's reporting winds at 18 miles an hour, gusting up to 29. So unfortunately, they're still going to have quite a bit of wind out there. They took a brunt of the storm. Julesburg, I think, had 12 and a half inches. Talking to Dakota, he said that they had 10 and a half or 11 inches, I think, of snow out in Iliff. So, yeah. So, if we get the wind they are talking tonight, you will get our snow. Yes. Thank you. That's how come you guys do that's literally all your snow blowing from Cheyenne. It just, the wind does it for you guys. So, wow, I cannot believe. If you get a chance, look at some of the pictures. I have a Twitter account for us, which is at DogWX. And if you go to our Twitter account, you'll see some of the pictures that we posted on there too. Teresa's got some pictures that I'll be sharing later as well. The mounds of snow out here are just ridiculous. My mailbox, I mean, you have to have them a certain height for the postal guy. And honestly, I'm 3/4, if not 7/8 of my pole is covered from piling snow over and over and over. So it's just ridiculous. So 9 inches at last chance. Wow. That's good moisture too. So it sucks, but it's also a good thing for you. You needed that moisture out there. So can you just imagine what the winter wheat's going to look like, everybody? That's just too bad. Too bad farmer or chicken, the chicken farms that make all the eggs, too bad they don't need moisture to help the chickens clear out that avian flu. But maybe that will help too, being as cold as it has been or snowy as it has been, to help clear some of that out. So lots of drifts. Thanks for that update, Naomi. So if you're out in Last Chance area, you're going to get lots of drifts. And unfortunately, there's not a lot to stop the wind out there for you guys out in south of here in Washington County. So, okay, that's it. Thank you. First, I want to say thank you to Brandon and Bray. You guys are awesome. They came to my house today while we were out streaming, and they cleaned our sidewalks for us with the snowblower. And Teresa and I we're all excited. We do like doing the snow, believe it or not. But we got here and it was almost done, and we were like, oh man, look at this. So you guys are awesome. Kudos to you for helping us out. That was pretty amazing, and it's pretty awesome of you guys for doing that. So we're going to take care of you somehow. We're going to get you guys back. So thank you so much. Help out a neighbor, guys. I know that some people are needing help getting dug out and stuff. And if you know of people, try to share it up on our page and say, hey, so-and-so needs help with their sidewalks. They can't do it. I mean, definitely those are things that we need to help each other with. So, and kudos to the city for getting things done. So again, you can blame me for the less amount of snow because everything looked good, and Mother Nature does what Mother Nature wants to, and she decided to send the storm a little farther north. So it affected everything. So, but at least we still got some good amount of snow. I would say here in Brush, we probably got about 6 inches of snow. And it was a great call by the school to go ahead and the districts all around to close schools, because it would have been a treacherous drive for everybody this morning. So that's all I have for everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Like us up, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. It's DogWX on YouTube. We stream live on YouTube as well. So if you're driving and you don't have your Facebook app and you have YouTube, you can watch us on YouTube as well. And that's when we're doing it on the computer like this, until we get everything set up in the car. And we're not really set up because my new stuff is here, okay, and ready to go for the new weather season, storm spotting season. But I still have to put everything together and get it ready. So it's just so great that my wife got me that for Christmas. Best Christmas ever for me for that one. So that's it. Thanks again for following us. If you have any other questions, let me know now before we get going. Again, tonight, 1 to 2 inches more for here, northeast of us, farther out, up to the corner. And then the road closures, don't forget, cotrip.org is where you want to go. And go to our Facebook page. We've had people, we've had a lot of people ask me about shirts. So please help us out. Go to Facebook, buy a couple of shirts. They're pretty cool. I'm not kidding you. If you look at the Suck It Up Buttercup ones, and it has the picture of the bulldog on there, that's the one that Austin designed. That is pretty darn cool. So help us out. That helps a bunch. So you can send us stars or anything you want. So we appreciate all the love and support from everyone. So that's it. This storm is over with. I probably won't stream for the Friday storm unless something really bad decides to come in. Keisha, we're going to be good for the meeting on Saturday. It's going to be sunny Saturday morning, and in time to clean things out. Obviously, not a lot of snow melt, but the road should be pretty clear at this point. So I think we're still talking to Rory, even Chief Schilling from Hill Rose. We're still on, and that's for those that are watching that are from the Northeast Colorado Firefighters Association. We have a meeting in Hill Rose on Saturday night. So it's some training and a meeting up there. So we are definitely still on. So I don't see any weather issues there. I think Friday night storm will be very minimal, and it won't cause any travel difficulties. So we should all be good for our firefighters. So, okay, I'm done. I'm going to go eat dinner. I'm tired. I've been up all night, pretty much trying to keeping up on the snow and doing everything. We live streamed this morning. We've just had a great day. Spent some time with my grandkids playing in the snow. So I'm telling you, this is crazy. Keisha, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to make it back from Kansas tomorrow. That snowstorm is really dumping quite a bit out in Kansas as well. So just be careful if you do come home. I know I-70 is closed, and I'm sure all the highways that go through 34, even out through Ray, and those places are very difficult to drive on. So just be extra careful if you come back from Kansas. So, all right, there you go. Northeast Colorado's closed. We'll open back up tomorrow. Hope everybody stays safe out there. And don't forget to kick kids out tomorrow and send them off to school. They'll be fine. So tell them to suck it up, Buttercup. Mr. Acosta told them that. So, all right, have a great day, everybody. Be careful out there again, and don't forget to stay safe. Bye now.